make a wish, make it happen. Hello, everybody. Hi, Dragon Lair made it in first today. All right. And Joyce, hello. Rocky Mountain Bear, my favorite bear. Miss Joni and Big Ben. Thank you for coming in, guys. I decided that it was time to clean up my bench. Well, only when we're hunting things, Slim. Only when we're hunting things. Hi, Sugar Plum Fairy and Rosa. Hi, sweetie. And Gwyneth. Almost missed you. Welcome, welcome. So I'm hunting today silver. Silver is good because I'm either going to melt it down myself and roll it out, or I'm going to send it to the refiner. I couldn't stand to clean mine once a week. I'd go crazy, I think. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, where to put the camera so you guys can see what's going on. I don't know. How are you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? I hope so. I sort of fell out after the auction. I was exhausted, but auctions do that to me, so there you go. What else? Found myself another piece of the Royston that I like. So I cabbed it up and polished it, and I'm going to make another ring for me out of it. So another me ring. I wonder how long this one will last on my finger. Till somebody comes along and buys it. Anyway, I'll show you that. Show you this big hunk of Veracite that I found in my bench, and have no idea where it's from, but it's gorgeous. So we're going to do something with that, and so on and so forth. It's just going to be a day of looking at all of Sandy's stuff. You ready for that? You ready for a day of looking at stuff? So let me get you guys on this other camera, and I'll start showing you stuff. Yeah, what a mess of stuff. Okay, we'll move that over. Okay, and we'll move that a little bit. There we go. So this is the piece of turquoise. Let's see, what did we do here? We turned this one off, I think. Yeah, to show you the color. Isn't that a pretty piece of turquoise? I love it. Hi, Cinnamon. We are, hi, Willow. We are cleaning up the bench and looking at Sandy's stuff today. So there you go. And here is that wonderful piece of Veracite. Isn't that a nice piece? Goodness. I wish I knew where that came from, but I don't. But it's a nice one. But this one I really like. I really like that one. It's gonna look good on me, I think. Yeah, that'll look good on me. All right. So got that. We'll turn the light back on. So we'll put these guys over here. And then I've got my box of opals that I need to take some opals out of here and put them in there. So let's see here if we can get a little bit bigger. Yeah. So I'll try and flash them to you as I'm putting them in. Uh, they just got in with something that I like to kind of keep them all together. Oh, don't tip it over, Sandy. That would not be good. Okay. Oh, that's a hot little piece. Ooh, and so is that one. Oh, we got some hot little ones in there that we'll work with. I hope those are showing up a little bit for you. A little bit. Okay. And then we got that guy. That doesn't belong in there either. All right. So put that back there. There. I like these containers because they've got these clips on them so that when I drop it, it doesn't go shooting all over the floor. So we'll put those up there. My sketch pad needs to go over here, I think. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't like that camera. What if we did this with it? Hang on, you're going for a ride. Not too fast so you won't get dizzy. What if we put you over here and put it back there? Let's see here. So this is the drawer that I'm always dropping shit in. Dropping stuff in. Sorry about that. Let me get the link in the chat here if anybody wants to come in. They can. There we go. All right. So this is the one that I really need to get cleaned out and straightened up and see what we can do with it. There she is.
Oops.
Hello.
Hello. Trying to get stuff shut down on my computer and didn't quite get it, but that's all right.
So I don't know. This is a mess, so I don't know how far we're going to get, but we'll get a little ways. I want to get the scrap out of here so that I can do something with it. But see what happens. Put that there.
Hello, dragon there.
Okay. Got bracelets in here.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. There.
Bear says Vernon's. Not sure what that is.
Yep. My drug of choice.
Okay. Here, I thought it was a store. Who knew?
Yeah. Okay. Just get these out of here. For right now. Let's see, where am I going to put them? I guess I put them right there.
Dragon there says I was eating my green curry chicken and rice and I couldn't stop to type earlier. It happens.
Yep.
I just got done sorting an enormous tote of doll wigs.
Okay.
Having to pull them out and see if they had a tag with the size. If not, then had to measure them. And, you know, the style and blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, it was nuts. Especially in this heat with all that hair.
Yeah.
Because it's cooking here right now, folks.
That's not good.
We've got some
Okay.
series triple digit coming. Or is here. Not sure which. I just know that it's really hot today. No, Dragon Lair. I don't resell anymore. I haven't since the 90s. They will go to donation. Go to charity. I have a doll collection, Dragon Lair. So, you know, of course, I have wigs.
Bits and pieces and pieces and bits.
Yep. You'll be finding all kinds of goodies in there you forgot you had.
Probably. Probably.
But it sounds like you're mainly going for your scrap so that you can
Yeah.
melt it down or work with it in some way.
Yeah.
You know, do scrap jewelry and all kinds of fun stuff.
Well, I was going to put in a silver order because we're down to nothing with silver. But I wanted to kind of take a little bit of inventory here of what I've got so that I just don't duplicate stuff.
Yeah, see what you really need.
Yeah.
Be mindful of the order you put in. I get it.
And I'm thinking that the garage is going to be done here pretty soon.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, we'll be
Oh,
ready
wow,
to.
Cinnamon. Praise report.
Okay.
Cinnamon's daughter, Jenna, is coming home from her deployment in Europe this August, 60 days
Yay.
earlier than expected.
That's great. That
is
is
awesome.
wonderful. Yep, that's wonderful. Okay.
Miss Joni says, we moved to Myrtle Beach in 2011. We finally got a dumpster and started getting rid of things that we hadn't used since moving here. Awesome.
That's that can be a big chore.
Yeah.
Is there room back there for this? Okay. That's put it there.
Yeah, I'm still going through stuff here because, you know, my back and my knee and my lungs blew, and they kind of put me on hold for about 3.5 years until I finally got proper pain management.
Wow.
And now I'm ripping through this stuff best I can. I don't have a dumpster, but I don't really need that. Mostly just stuff going to charity.
This is a piece of silver right out of the ground.
Wow.
When they say a vein of silver, this is a vein of silver.
Ooh. A
And
silver sandwich.
it is heavy. I wonder how much that sucker weighs. Let me see.
Don't know. Got your scale handy?
Oh, no, it's in the other room.
Yeah.
When I get up, I'll get it and
Yeah.
we'll figure that out. Because I love the way that it's like, I don't know if you guys can see it.
It's just literally sandwiched in there.
It's like two pieces.
Of base material.
No, that's silver, yeah, but it's like two pieces that have grown together. You can see the
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 line.
structure of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just cool.
Wow.
I'm a
It
nerd.
is.
I know it.
I love that kind of crap.
So do I. All right. This is going to take me forever.
Praise report number 2 from Cinnamon. Stepson Scott and family. So I'm guessing that is moved from Rhoda, Spain to Clarksville, Tennessee. Wife, has a PhD, got a huge promotion, and they came home last week.
Nice.
Cool.
Does anybody else have a praise report? Put it in the chat. Let us share with you.
I got one.
Okay.
Sis got her little paper today at work for her vacation for her birthday at the end of July. Got approved.
Okay. All
It's been
right.
approved.
Nice. Good deal. I knew
Which
you
is
were going to
awesome.
walk over that stuff. Because
We'll be moving more furniture that needs to be moved now that I've cleared the space. And that'll just keep me moving through more stuff.
Oh, good.
I'm trying to get my craft room together. I'm getting there.
Oh, where did I put that now? I got stones in here. I got all sorts of stuff in here.
Hey, JK.
Hi, JK.
Hello, Tortuga Soap Company.
Oh, cool. Hi.
Sorry if I murdered that.
Let's see. There's
Me and
another
names.
Piece of coral. There it is. Okay. All right. I need to get a trash can so that I can.
Well, if it's in that direction, grab your scale so you can check that. Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget any wires, hoses, that you got on.
Yeah, I'm taking it off. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome, dear.
Okay.
I know, but I've never known how to pronounce it, Dragon Lair. It's one of those I need to try to pull up, one of those vocal things that tells you what it sounds like. Tortuga. Oh, maybe that's it. Wow, I'm usually the one doing phonetics for folks. Tortuga? Is it like a toga? So Tortuga. Okay. Thank you. He's back.
So what was I going to weigh out?
That's silver.
The silver. Okay.
The silver in the matrix.
Yeah.
Don't forget your mic, dear.
Okay. Got it. Maybe I got it. Maybe I don't.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. It is 179.3 grams.
Wow.
So basically 180 grams.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, I hear you, Dragon Lair. We've been talking about the Tortuga brand. Tortuga actually means turtle, so they were helping me phonetically to get it right. Oh, that's awesome. Is it the sea turtles that get cold, or they do an actual rescue once a year? Yeah, it is, JK. That's silver
Okay,
right out
that
of the
one's
mine kind of vein kind of thing.
It's not
It's just a slice of that.
working right.
Bear says 5.78 troy ounces.
That's just what I was trying to figure out. My computer wasn't working
Wouldn't cooperate.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bear got it for you.
31.1. 578777813. Yep.
Yep.
So 5.7 ounces of silver. But you can't use it in this form. You would have to send it to the refiner and get all of the junk out of it to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
So
It's still damn cool, though. Seeing it that way.
yeah.
Really cool.
I'm going to start going through and taking out. I have a bad habit of putting the zip ties from the silver
From the wire and stuff.
in my bench, and that can't go to the refiner.
Nope.
So we'll get that stuff out of here.
Got to just get all the little silver tidbits put together.
Yeah. I mean, they don't mind if you send some junk, it'll burn off, but the less I send, the better it is,
Yeah.
I get a closer representation of what I actually am going to get back.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They do a Tortuga soap company. They do a rescue once a year, and what they do is they go to Mexico, where the eggs are being poached, and scoop them before they can poach them. I'm guessing.
Okay. And then you incubate them yourselves? Is that what you do?
Yeah. Do you hatch them yourself, or is there an organization there that you're assisting that does that, or I would imagine that usually I think wherever mom lays the eggs, it's where they come back to lay their eggs. They have, that geographical type honing device just innate. So I would imagine that they would have to stay in Mexico and be released back on the same beach where the eggs were found.
I don't know. Their homing devices are pretty good. They might be able to be released someplace else and still make it back to their home beach.
Not from what I've seen geographically and through documentaries and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, someone else does that part. We just release them. So they release them, and correct. So yeah, they release them back on the same beach they came from.
Okay.
So they document all that when they get them, unless they snag and tackle a poacher. That might be a little more difficult to know which beach they came from, but I'm sure they do everything they can to release them on the same beach. I know the sea turtles are like that. Land turtles, I'm not real sure what they do. I know I've rescued several turtles that get caught in the train tracks trying to go from water source to water source. And I release them at some little creek that's out in the boondocks, so that they have, that it suits, it's the right habitat for them. One day we had a gigantic, it was probably a good 13, 14-inch leatherback shell snapper, showed up in our driveway.
Huh.
And Dad and I got in a box, and I was driving us out to, one of those little creeks, and there was a box turtle stuck in the train tracks. So I stopped and grabbed him too, and off we went.
Huh.
It was weird. It was just a turtle day, apparently. But yeah, it was right up by the garage. It was just this gigantic little snapper, little leatherback snapper.
Yeah, it must have been Turtle Day. And you didn't know it.
Yeah, this time of year, the female freshwater turtles leave the ponds and waterways looking for places to nest. Yeah, there wasn't any place to nest where my childhood house was. There was no ponds, anything like that. So we just don't know how that great big leatherback ended up in our driveway.
Huh.
But the leatherbacks here, they stay by the rivers and creeks and stuff. So that's where I took him, or her. I think it was a female. I don't remember on the little box turtle. But I took the little box turtle to a pond where it's in a park here in town. But I know that there are several little box turtles that lay their eggs there. So that's where I took that one. But the leatherback I took out to a creek way out in the boondocks. That little creek I know goes into the river here. We have two rivers. this town is actually in the V of two conjoining rivers that join about 30 miles southeast of here at a reservoir. And the creeks are, often inundated with turtles because they go off there. It's the right soil, and they go off there, so they're not, in the larger waterways, and lay their eggs. So that's where I took him or her, the big leatherback.
Okay.
Yeah, it was within a mile of where. Yeah, that park is within a mile of here, or the tracks where he was at, which was about, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile from the house. That park was closer to where the box turtle was than the house. But yeah. I called Fish and Wildlife first, and they said where to take them, so that's where I took them.
Very good.
Reagan lives close to the start of the mighty Mississippi. Yeah, Mississippi River is huge. And I know they get bull sharks going up the Mississippi in the summer.
Okay, so that one's pretty full.
Yeah.
So we'll
look at that
grab
bowl.
Another thing and fill it up. Let's see here. Oh, I'll be so glad when we get in the other shop and I have room.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it's going to be too much further off.
No, it's pretty close.
Cool.
Pretty darn close. Yep.
Which means Bear will be coming down to visit again because he was going to help you.
Yes,
with the move,
he
if I
is.
remember correctly.
My favorite bear.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Dragon says, I'm a turtle tortoise nerd. I kind of am too, but I mean, this was years ago. I hadn't learned as much about turtles, but yeah, there's still a lot more for me to learn. For those of you that don't know, my first totem is the owl, and I was gifted with a second totem as well, which is the turtle. I'm just a geek about a lot of animals, though. I just love animals.
Huh. I thought this was a piece of metal, and then it flashed at me. I don't know if we can catch this flash or not, but
yeah, it's right there. Yep, that ain't no metal. That's opal.
Yeah. So
just a thin little slab of opal. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at all them colors.
So we'll be sure and do something with that little piece.
Yeah, that needs to go in that little opal jar you had earlier.
Yep. Oops. Falling out. Okay. This one.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Sandy's totem is the bear. So,
Yep.
must be why her and Bear get on so well.
Yep. That's it.
Dragon Lair says his is the bear as well. Yeah, me too, JK. Says I love animals as well, better than a lot of humans. I
Yeah,
hear you.
really. That's for sure. All right. Well, that didn't take me quite as long as I thought it was going to.
Yeah, but you got all that cleaned up and together.
Yep. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to weigh these two together
Gracious.
and see
Yeah, you need a
what we
big bowl.
got. Anybody got any guesses on what these two will weigh?
I have no idea. A lot, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. All right. Take the microphone off first, Sandy. Unless you want to strangle yourself.
Dragon Lair says 2.5 pounds.
Okay. I would bet that it's closer to 4 or 5. Let's see.
Gwyneth says 3. Sugar Plum says 12.
Okay.
Big Ben says a ton. No, Sugar Plum's totem is a bear as well. That's why y'all are here. Because, you got a bear totem doing silversmithing. Beth says 6. Tortuga says 5. What say you, Sable? What do you think? He says, I don't know. I just want cuddles. Rosa says 3.5 pounds. Well, we'll find out here in a minute, won't we? Ben says 4.5 pounds.
All right. We're at 2 pounds, 13 ounces.
Two pounds what?
13 ounces.
So a little over 2 3/4 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, Dragon said 2.5. Gwyneth said 3. So both of them were pretty close.
Yeah. And I think that there is another container around here someplace with some more silver in it.
Cool. That's a lot of scrap.
Yeah. How many ounces is that bear?
Well, 16 is 32 plus 13, 45.
Oh no,
45
honey,
ounces.
it's no. Here, let me. You're it's two different weight systems. The 2 pounds, 13 ounces is different than the Troy weight that we do silver by.
Oh.
So let me do it by grams. That'll be easier to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently troy ounces are different than, like pound of hamburger. Who knew? Sure, those in the chat that know all of that stuff are working on that number. Yeah, that's what I came up with, Rosa. And they were like, no, wrong kind. We'll let them figure it out, but know all about the whole troy ounce thing, because, yeah, I have no clue.
1286.
What is it?
1286.
Ounces?
Grams.
Grams? 1,286 grams?
Yes.
Mercy me.
Okay.
Here comes the calculators.
That's 41.35 ounces. Yeah, ounces. Hey. Knock it off.
So 41.35 troy ounces.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I have all these numbers you've been rattling off sitting on a post-it note here.
Yep.
Bear says 40.104 troy ounces.
It's troy ounce is 31.1.
Yep, he just retracted it.
Okay.
So he must have realized it was off or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Dragon there
So
says, Sandy, did you get all the silver from the top of the table too?
nope, I haven't attacked the top of the table.
No,
On a
just the drawer.
1286.
1,286 grams, Bear.
So even scrap weight is about $1 a gram. That's $1,200, almost
Yeah.
1,300.
Close to it.
Yeah. Hey. What are you guys barking at? Nobody's here.
2 pounds, 13 ounces, Bear.
Stop. All right. Going.
I'm putting them in the chat for him so he's got the right numbers.
Yeah, it's easier to figure out by the grams there.
Yeah.
Just take
He
the
wanted the
gram,
poundage again, though. I don't know.
divide it by the 31.1, and you come out with
Yeah.
the ounces.
Yeah, he came out with he had the weight off. He came out with the same number you did, 41.346,
All right.
which is basically 41.35, which is what you got.
There you go.
All these freaking numbers. I'm good at math, but apparently not troy ounces. Because I was weighing it out like a pound of hamburger. Oops.
Yeah. So we'll be able to get quite a bit of
Silver out of it.
silver back from that.
Silver sheet or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what all
Good
you
gosh,
have
I
them
don't
make it
know what
into.
dogs are barking at. All right, so we need to put these back in there.
Cool.
And what? I guess that's it for that. And put these back in here.
That's the stuff she can still use, y'all.
Yeah.
Wire,
Yeah.
and twisted wire, and all that fun stuff.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah. So what do you do? Send that in and have them make it into sheet, or?
I can get anything I need, wire or sheet or casting grain.
I see.
Most of the time I just get casting grain, but this time I'm probably going to get other things.
Yeah, sheet and other stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as you sort out what you have and what you need.
It is less painless, or I should say it's painless to trade silver in and, get some expensive wire or whatever back.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello, Denise. She says,
hey,
oh my
Denise.
goodness. You go, girl. I love you bunches, Sandy. Hey, everybody. Lots of love. Big hugs.
I love you too, honey.
Yep. Love you too, sweetheart.
So, yeah, it just doesn't seem to hurt my pocketbook as bad
Well,
when I take
and
silver and turn it in, and then I can get, some 16 or 18 gauge sheet, which I normally can't afford to do.
yeah.
So that's probably what's going to happen is I'm going to get the heavier stuff from them when I turn this in.
Mm-hmm. Well, it gives you the opportunity to make some items that you wouldn't normally be able to make.
Yeah.
And it not, slam your pocketbook on you in the process.
That's true. I'll probably get all of the stuff for the squash blossom
Cool.
from them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be outright amazing. Excuse me.
Stop it. Guys, what are you doing here?
Apparently, strange people coughing
knock it
sets them
off.
off. Who knew?
It seems
Yeah,
like
Rose
anything
says,
is setting them off.
mm-hmm. Rosa says it's time to make another abstract pennant. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, yeah.
Make something out of this scrap. Oh, and I found this little ring that we started. Remember the silver and copper rings?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I was going to put a stone in here.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. So,
One of those works in progress that kind of got lost in the shuffle.
yeah, we were on this and then we got distracted to something else. But it was when we were cutting these and doing mountain scene with
Hmm.
these two metals. So,
Hello, Tom. Thomas Chaffee. He's changed his name to the Fishman Tom because
oh, okay.
he's been breeding mollies and guppies, and he's got
Oh,
some
cool.
betas, and he does little video shorts that are you can just see all the little fishies that he's got going on. I enjoy him
Nice.
because I used to do guppies and mollies myself. They're live bearing. They don't lay
Uh-huh.
eggs. They pop out little babies, little teeny tiny little babies
Oh, wow.
that you
That's
can
got
raise
to
them
be
up, and
fun.
yeah, you can raise them up and sell them to the fish shop. But for him, where he's in Australia, he can literally go get those fish right out of like the creek and stuff because that's where they're at.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Oh, one of these fishies had more babies just last night.
Huh.
I mean, they're tiny, 3/16, maybe quarter of an inch long. They're
Goodness.
teeny tiny little fishies. And watch the mamas have them. It's quite fascinating, really. Circle of life.
Huh.
And you have to remove the babies from your tanks because mama doesn't watch over them. She's just done. And they end up being fish food if you don't.
Oh,
Because they're so tiny.
yeah. Not good.
So you have a baby's tank and you raise them up in there and they get to be, about 5/8 of an inch or so long, sometimes 3/4 of an inch, depending on the fish shop. And you can sell them to the local fish shops here in the States.
Wow.
If you have good quality without, disease and stuff like that, they love it. It's
Huh.
not tons of money, but you get enough of them going, you can make a lot of them little fishies.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. When mama's done, mom will start eating them for dinner if you don't pull them from the tank. Yeah, mom and
Huh.
dad. But they're just fun,
Yeah.
fun and
That does
interesting.
sound fun.
He's got a
Well,
couple of Oscars too that are pretty good sized. Some
hmm.
beautiful Oscars.
Well, guys, I am beginning to fade again just because I guess I'm overwhelmed by this task at
Small
hand.
doses. You're getting
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to tap out and we'll be back at that. We got that stuff up there to go through
Yep.
and figure out. So I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. And uh, I love to watch other people work. And I guess I'm not alone because you guys are watching me work.
Mm-hmm.
So, Willow from,
Yeah, Emporia, Kansas.
And I'm at Geezer Creek Farms here in Farron, Utah. Guys, I love you so much and appreciate you for coming in and being part of my family. And let me get over here to the thingy to get us out of here. Guys, remember, don't just make a wish, make it